So in today's video we are going to be checking out the DecorRom alcohol inks in resin. Let's go. Right, we are back. We're going to be, as promised to quite a few of my viewers, trying a different brand of alcohol inks. Now these are from DecorRom. I think that's how you pronounce it. So there's a 24 ink set there. I've already used the black from this. And I've also got a 12 set because I ran out of black and I was looking for a brand that had black, but this comes in a set of 6 black and 6 white. So I'm only really interested in the black at the moment because we're going to test the whites from the main kit, but you can actually get these as a package, the 2 in 1 deal. If not, you can just buy these on their own. So we've got a different variation of colours, and there's 2 sinker whites in this set. There is Focus, there is a sinking white, and there is a deeper white. So I think we're going to go with the normal sinking white because I think this one's going to be heavier. This is going to be more like a pinata, I think. I can't really tell, but I've already pierced all my bottles ready to go, so let's get mixing. Okay, we are of course using the collaboration Let's Resin 1-1, and what I've decided to do is actually test those other whites. I know I said I'm not interested in those, but it wouldn't be fair for me to do a partial video without testing those. So with these 2 here, on the right hand side one, we're going to use the bottom, which comes from this black and white set. They're all labelled bottom, so I really don't know what they're going to do. And for the left one, we're going to use the deeper from this main set. So for the others, all the others we're going to do, we're just going to use the normal sinking white. It's confusing, I know, there's lots of different whites, but we're going to test them all out and I will show you again at the end. So it's a brand new mould, so I need to protect it. Just giving it a blast with my release spray. Right, let's start pouring. Right, so I'm going to start off with the 2 testers with the different whites. So I'm going to start with the bottom, which comes from the black and white 12 ink set. And just bear in mind, I haven't tested these inks with sun fade test yet, so I will do that with this and update you all probably in a couple of months. So this is the grape. So I'm going to use the same 2 colours. I might go with 3. Let's see what happens. So we're going to go with a grape and a violet. I've locked my focus. There we go. In both of those. As always, massive shout out to my channel members and to anyone who's bought me a coffee or a super thanks. It's very much appreciated. Okay, so the right hand side, we're going in with the bottom. I have pierced this. I don't want to squeeze it too hard. So I did pierce it. What had happened, it must have been through the transport process. Some of the white pigment was stuck in the nozzle, so I don't want that to affect the test. So I'm just rinsing that through with the contents just to try and clear that a bit more, because I do want it to be an even test. And with the left one, we are going with the deeper from the main set. And as always, with any sinker, always shake for a few minutes. And we'll just do the same with this one. Right, so now I know I've got those out of the way. I can crack on with our normal playing around. Blueberry. Spreading pretty much the same as our normal inks. I'll go with all the blues in this one. This one's called Forget Me Not. It looks like an ocean blue or a cerulean. Not sure I'm going to be able to fit all the blues in. This is navy. And I think that is actually all the blues from that set. So now for our normal white. So again, this is the one that's just labelled sinking white. I'm going with that one. I'm going to try and keep some minimal as well for a nice black background. Let's go with a lavender and a violet. Oh, or shall we go with a grape? Go with a grape. I'm going to try and keep this one minimal. Really nice colours actually. Let's move up. Let's go with a lemon and a lime. Lemon and lime. That one's not spreading much. I'll go with a safe colour, we'll go with the blueberry. And as always, I'll pop all the links in the description box below the video. Now I want to go with some sparkles. So we've got the Marabou Rainbow Alcohol Ink. Really nice glitter alcohol ink this. Haven't used it in a while. I'll just give that a little mix in. Probably a bit too much. A little goes a long way with this stuff. Let's go with a navy. And back with the lemon. Just a couple of drops on each colour. Let's go with some reds. So this one is the ruby. And let's go with a fuchsia. It's not really a red. Well, it is, but it's got a pink tint to it. It's not really showing on the camera. What should we go with that? So we've got a ruby, a fuchsia. We've got a watermelon. Be really interested to see how these ones come out. I've been using Just Let's resin for quite a while now. Right, so we've got one left. Let's go with some of the greens. So we've got a kiwi. Avocado, it's quite a dark green. And let's go with a clover. I like the names. Again, just with our sinker. So that is all of our inks inside our mould. So now we're going to wait. You can see I've got my heat mat underneath as well, so I am going to speed things up and cheat. But I'm going to wait for the normal hour, then stir, and then we'll turn on the heat mat. So I will see you soon. Okay, so it's been the hour. So we're just going to stir these up and then add some black to one or two of them. Can't see much sporing at the moment, but it is hard to tell. Hopefully we get some good results. Nice and sticky. can see some sporing. Come on, get off. That's really sticky. I can notice a difference when stirring that one compared to the others. I think it's because the white was a little bit thicker. So that one's not as thick. I'm not sure which one to add the black to, or ones. I still see a bit of the colour from the last stir. Make sure you clean your stick before you dip. So I'm only going 1 millimetre or 2 into the surface of the resin, as most of you know, as we don't want to scratch our moulds. And then just letting that separate as you're drawing the stick out. This is the one with the marabou. It's always risky adding a black background to yellows or pinks. You can always go in once cured with a solid black background, but I do prefer to use the black alcohol ink. One more to go. This was just the blues. Okay, now to decide which ones to go with the black background, and then we're going to turn on the heat mat. So I'm definitely going with this one. It's risky with that pink colour, but I'm hoping it will be okay. And go with the green one. I know that will be safe. Just let that spread out and then you can fill in any gaps after. I haven't got much negative space in this blue one, but I'm hoping some of the black will show through the blue, especially the light blue. Blue with a black background really works well. It's one of my favourite combos. And I am going to risk it with this blue and yellow. So we should be curing, once I turn the heat mat on, in about an hour and a half. So I will see you for the demold. Actually, no, we're going to leave these two because that's the test. See you soon. Okay, we're all set. Let's start with the two other sinkers. So the right one, as mentioned, was the bottom sinker white. Still a little bit soft, but you know me. Come on. The knobbly bit was stuck. There's some really nice texture in there. You see that yellow has, that pink has muddied a little bit. There's some really nice texture in there, and the light really catches it and creates some shadows. So that was the bottom sinker, which is fairly similar to the results that we normally get with the Let's Resin brand. So this was the deeper white from the main set. See some yellowing again. Similar. I do prefer the bottom, the right one, if I'm honest. As always, give the video a thumbs up, drop me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that button for me. Especially if you're not signed into your YouTube channel. Just quickly sign in for me and hit that sub button. It really help the channel grow. Almost at 40k now. And trim that down afterwards. So this was the normal sinker white that comes in the kit. And spread out a bit differently. Still some really nice detail in there. Let's go with the normal one. You can see that I put black in that one as well. Let's go with the normal one again. Some yellow in there. It's very common with the pinks because they do contain a yellow. Again, some good texture. I'm definitely preferring the white from this set, the bottom sinker. Again, some nice texture, some nice small spores. Now onto these ones. Wow, see what I mean about the blue with the black background? That is absolutely stunning. That is perfect. You see a ribbon from where I went with the stir. We're a little bit deeper in that one. You see that really nice. That blue is stunning. It's almost like a sapphire blue. Really, really liking that. So another reason why I wanted to do this brand was use this brand in a video was because not everyone can get the Let's Resin in all locations around the world, and I do believe you can get these inks in most countries. Don't quote me on that. Wow, it's like a galaxy. Really see that sparkle. Good combo. Again, love the marabou ink. They're like little stars. Really, really nice. I have done a video just on galaxy style pendants. I do love that marabou. Good sparkle. Which one? I'm going to go with the big one first. I normally leave that one till last. But I really like the thought of the reds with the black. So the black is a little bit more translucent than the Let's Resin brand, but it will do. It's not very apparent from the front. So when we flip it, it shouldn't be as... Wow! That is really, really nice. Loving that blend of colour. So you can just see through it a little bit, but it's not enough to worry, really. Really popping those colours. Okay, last one. This was the reds. And I think there was another colour. I can't remember now. And there we go, very fiery. Really nice colours. So yeah, I think if I use them again, I'm going to be using the bottom sinker white for a lot more texture. But I think this one is my favourite alongside the marabou. let me know which one's yours. So, hope the video helped. I will see you for the next one. Bye for now.